Hello and welcome to another episode of Bad English Gaming. In the last episode, actually, we were doing some scavenger base and we managed to grab some isodesium to help our Voyager regain its power reserves. But those bad Borgs just teleported at the end of the mission, killed some of our crew, and just ported out with the isodesium. So now we will obviously follow them and try to reclaim what we rightfully stole from the scavengers. Yes, not to Starfleety thing to do, but hey, desperate times require some desperate measures. And let's be frank, those scavengers weren't any better than we are, because they probably done the same. Let's just check quickly. Okay, I want to say, let's just give me a few seconds. I check a few other things I really need to set up for the stream, and we will be going. Okay, looks like everything is in order, so let's load game. This is like I said, really old game from 20 years ago or something. That is, and that's why it doesn't have that convenient continue button, but we need to actually load save state, which we made last time. Okay, let's go then. Sorry for that bright screen. It's mostly because the game is running with additional shaders to make it more pretty, I guess you could say that, and that's a side effect, unfortunately. Okay, so we returned from the previous mission. Like I said, we are on the teleportation I don't know, room or something, and we only have 30 points of life and 70 points of shield. So okay, let's go to see the doctor. Okay, so where is that med bay? Hubs ops, current position, equipment, holodeck, turbo lift. I could really use some healing right now. Let's check it out if we can. Ooh, this is for testing new weapons. Actually, why not?
Monroe, I've been working on 7 Zymog. It's coming along. Should be ready for field use pretty soon.
Okay, thanks. So we have iMod, or we will have it in the future. But like I said, priorities. Let's just kill ourselves. Oh wait. Let's check it out. Wait for Tubo to summon you. Check on your teammates in the meantime. Okay, so we don't go anywhere. We just talk with our teammates a little bit.
Man, this sucks. This wasn't supposed to happen. How'd the Borg get here?
Rick, relax.
Relax? Relax? Those Borg killed Ken. I'm gonna go over there and personally break every one of their grimy necks with my own bare hands. Hey, Monroe. We're going over there, right? We gotta teach him not to mess with Starfleet. For Ken!
Rick, look. We can't just go over to a Borg ship for revenge.
Yeah? Well, what about Foster, huh? He might still be alive. We gotta save him.
Probably assimilated him already.
Don't say that, man! We can get him. We're a professionally trained hazard team. We'll get him back and give him some for Ken.
Out of my way.
Okay, well, what? A big bulky mountain of aggression. He go there and he break every drone's neck. Well, good luck with that, Beastman. I believe it would take a few hundred or even 1,000 years to break all of those necks. Well, assuming you would be able to do so with the bare hands. Okay, let's talk with them and see what will happen.
Rick.
Don't talk to me, Monroe. I'm wound up. I'm a quantum torpedo ready to blow, man.
Maybe you should go to the holodeck and blow off some steam, Rick.
Nah, I'm saving it all up for the Borg.
Yeah, save it, man. Okay, so we, like I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, we finished the scavenger base, and now we go to Borg Cube, reclaim what we rightfully stole from those scavengers. But before that, you know, some talk with the team, talk with the Tuvok, and yes, I think that would be all for starters.
Chell?
I don't know what we were thinking. We weren't ready for this. This is crazy. We're dead in space. We're not gonna make it out of here.
Crewman, get a hold of yourself. We'll make it.
If you say so, Monroe.
Yeah, the only thing missing from this scene is that Monroe would just slap this guy to actually stop his panic attack. Okay, so that's that, and let's see what else we could do in the meantime. Here is nothing. Let's see, maybe over here we could find some people to talk to.
I just don't believe there was nothing they could do. Sir,
Am I interrupting something?
shall I speak freely?
Go ahead.
Honestly, Monroe, I don't know how it could have gone so poorly. Ken, Foster, Odell, and we lost the isodesium.
What are you trying to say?
Tuvok to
I'm
Monroe.
saying
Report to
someone
astrometrics
must have
immediately.
been. That's all.
Okay, someone has to take the blame. Charming. And probably that person would be Monroe, I guess. Okay, go to astrometrics on deck 8, use a turbo lift. Super. Okay, so let's go to astrometrics. But first we need to find a working turbo lift, I guess. Okay. I thought we should meet in astrometrics, not
Deck
in a
8,
turbo lift.
astrometrics.
Look, Foster's alive. We can still save him.
That is a possibility. You may well have the chance to find out.
What?
Though it goes against my better judgment, you are next in line for command of the hazard team. We are going to infiltrate the Borg cube.
What a shocker. Infiltrate the Borg cube. Yeah.
Ensign? I take it you know Seven and Ensign Kim.
Seven and I were going
no,
over the Ethereum
actually
data, and
I
we located a
tried
Borg
to
cube
use
here in the
this
damping
time
complex.
and
The
modify
vessel
it
appears to be
reshape
heavily
version.
damaged.
Though I still
Monroe,
have that
you
config
and the
and I'm
hazard
working
team
on
are going
it,
to beam
so
over there and get back the isodesium.
And Foster?
Ensign, we're not even sure he's still alive, but if it's possible to rescue him, then yes, by all means. But the isodesium is of the highest priority. Seven will be joining you on this mission. And Ensign, you are now officially in command of the hazard team.
Yes, sir.
Seven has prepared a plan of action.
Since we don't know where the Borg may be storing the isodesium, I've chosen a beam-in point within reasonable proximity to a primary sub-processing matrix. From there, I should be able to determine the exact location of the isodesium.
Why not beam directly to the Matrix?
We do not wish to alert the Borg. The beam-in point is in an area of low importance. There is also an assimilation chamber en route. It is possible that Lieutenant Foster is as yet unassimilated and being held there.
Hopefully, they'll be too busy repairing their ship to worry about a few trespassers.
Sounds good. Get in there, get the isodesium, and rescue Foster if you can.
Yes, Captain.
I will join you and your team in the transporter room.
Ms. Monroe, I trust your performance will surpass your previous efforts.
Once we have the isodesium, we beam straight back here. Any questions?
Yeah. Why aren't I on this mission? If we're gonna give the Borg some payback, you're gonna need some extra manpower.
This isn't a revenge mission, Rick. Our mission is to get the Isidesium back.
And rescue Foster.
If possible, yes. As for firepower, Seven's Infinity Modulator prototype is ready for field testing. If the Borg turn nasty, we'll be more than ready for it.
It is unwise to underestimate the Borg.
Yeah, see? You're gonna need me to help eliminate some Borg. No offense, man.
None taken.
Beesman, I know you're upset about Ken and Foster, but killing a bunch of Borg isn't going to bring them back. I need cool heads. You're gonna have to learn to control yourself before I can assign you to another mission. Dismissed.
Monroe, come on.
I said dismissed.
Oh, you're loving this, aren't you?
If there are no further delays,
Asshole.
Energize. Just keep to yourselves and they should ignore us. This isn't a simulation, so stay sharp.
Okay. Few things before we start. It's nice that our health bar was recharged. The same for the force field. The second one, 7 of 9 looks pretty nice within this hazard team uniform, I must say. At least better than Monroe. Though I don't know why she looks, I don't know, kind of slimmer? Yes, even Jurotka is more, how to put it, bulky? No, maybe, it looks like she had more muscle than actual 7 of 9. I don't know, kinda, well, little detail, yes, not too much importance to it, but still. As for QT effects, Ominous Onion, I try to rather alternate between two versions, this and the second one. So ideally, I would just love to actually merge them into one possibility. So the effects which can I use in QT effects, I will use in QT effects because it has more. Well, like we said, it's working from within the engine, so you see, and I forgot the word proper for that. But I believe you know what I mean. It works better that way, and what I could not achieve using QTFX, I would supply with the reshape. That's the ideal configuration, but it will take time before actually I can do something like that, and I will need time to actually do this. So yes, that's that. Okay, returning to the game, we need to let's check this out, what we have to do. Recover the Isidesium stolen by the Borg. Tactical information. Shooting and destroying Borg distribution nodes will deactivate green force fields and also Borg enemies nearby. Setting what we knew, the new armored weapon was specifically designed to penetrate Borg body shield. This is the best weapon used against the Borg since they cannot adapt to it. Also cool, but this is a repeat from the first mission, actually, to intro to the game, where we were in simulation. So nothing new. Okay, so we have some Borg, some damage cube. Yeah, okay, standard stuff. Some blue stuff here. Oh, and the nice part, big area of cube. This is really something that gives that ominous feeling from the show. It's like I really need some Star Trek in my system, especially after the latest episode of Picard, because, well, I must say, kind of boring, actually. I remember when I was watching The Next Generation, and I was just couldn't wait for the next episode. You know, what will come next, what will be next.
He's coming right at us. Should I take him
But
down?
Urtica, it's just kinda meh. Okay. Oh, I see. I tried to do something, but never worked that out as it should, and it's kind of shame I cannot combine them. So I would really like to, but I'm not that technical of a person. I could try to configure a Cisco, well,
I shall attempt to
not
override.
router, but I thought about switch because I'm learning to be an IT guy, but
This
yes,
terminal is
programming is
malfunctioning.
not my thing.
Crewman Chang, take out Benjamin.
Okay, we will blow up the generator. Nice.
Excuse me.
Oh crap, Borg.
Wait, they're just standing there.
They must not consider us a threat.
They're shooting!
Oh, Borg have
Since when can the Borg shoot?
They have obviously been isolated from the collective for some time. They must have adapted.
Great.
nice. Well, at least we have a weapon to protect ourselves. So this was kind of funny, you know. Borg got lag in the system. Maybe they're using some, you know, not legal copy of Windows software or something, and they got blue screen of death. Anyway, let's try to save Foster.
There's another one! There's another one!
Look,
Oh
it's
crap,
Foster.
it's Foster. Okay,
We
we
have
need
to
to be
save
quick
him.
about it.
I detect no controls or power source for this force field. I would advise against taking unnecessary risks.
Unnecessary? Monroe, we can't leave behind like this.
Our primary
Oh,
objective is of
okay.
utmost importance. We cannot endanger our mission. The Borg already consider us hostile, and Lieutenant Foster is most likely beyond help.
Monroe, please. This is your chance to make things right. Tell me we're going to rescue Foster.
Yes, we will.
Monroe, please. Do something. Go, Monroe. Hey, we're almost done.
Monroe to Voyager. I found Foster. One to beam up.
Good work, Ensign. We're beaming him directly to sickbay.
Nice. So I thought I won't make it. Okay. So we saved the Foster. We are happy now. Our crew member is safe, and we can continue mission to reclaim our stolen isodesium.
I stand corrected, Ensign. Good work.
We did the right thing.
We must
Yeah,
continue
thanks,
with our
709.
mission to retrieve the isodesium.
Okay, another Borg decommission. Okay, let's see what we can find in this suspiciously looking shaft, I guess we could call it. So I don't understand why it is in a Borg vessel. Seriously, I don't see a purpose of it being here. But oh well, maybe I do not understand Borg as good as I thought I would. I will. Well, whatever. Okay, that definitely helped.
How many are there?
Well, they are deactivated, you don't have to panic. Really seeing all of them. Awesome weapon energy. That's good. That's really good. Because we are kinda lacking it. And here we are, another ginormous hull of Borg. good. We are assassinated from far away. Yeah.
Watch it. He's dead, Monroe. I'll beam his body back to sickbay.
Well, that's not good. We got a dead guy, so I'm not sure if we could prevent that death. I do not remember that exactly in the game, so yeah, I'm just not sure. Maybe we could, maybe we couldn't. I would need to actually replay that sequence or read about it in Wiki to be sure.
Everyone okay?
Alex, slow down.
Stay here and watch for more Borg. Ensign Monroe and I will scout ahead.
Excuse
Sir.
me.
Aye, sir.
Sorry, Monroe. I'm busy now.
Okay, we will scout ahead then, 7 of 9. Let's check things out. Ooh! Weapon energy terminal. Really useful. Oh, we have full energy. And I thought I
There's the
used
transfer point to
all
the
of
inner
it.
chambers. This force field will take some time to
Self
bypass.
energy terminal definitely would be useful for me.
There's too many of them.
Like, shoot into the dark.
Watch it.
Okay, I need to recharge.
You must hold on while I lower the force field. Just a moment. Almost done. Force field is down.
Let's go.
Well, there are too much of them. Oof, that was intense, really. I thought I would not make it. Fortunately, I have a really good team with me.
Which way?
Either will suffice.
Well, is this a blood? Because this looks like a blood. So, how did blood get here in the Borg vessel? Actually, I can imagine how, but well, we are inside the Borg vessel, so I do not imagine they just, injured someone. Yes, and if maybe someone tried to run from here or something. Oh, better let's focus on our objective. Seriously, how many out there? Okay, another patch out of the window. And I do not intend to be assimilated. Remember that, you Borg scum. Okay, since we deal with that, now we need to just disable this force. So where we could start that? If I could recall that earlier, I would probably be able to actually disable all of those drones that ported here. Oh, gives the answer, okay. Another duct shaft or something like that. Okay, and we have node. Thank you very much. Another node destroyed, and we can continue our journey. I wonder how Borg reacts for grenades. Shall we test it? Okay, we got grenade launcher, and we'll see how they react, to that weapon. If they can develop some protection against it or not. Well, for now the answer is no. Oh, and you will need to jump. Jump, my friends. Okay. How many of them? All of them jump. Cool.
There's another one. How many are there?
How nice they jump. And the dance. There's dance of the board. Nice. Here and weapon energy terminal. Okay, let's charge our grenade launcher. It is pretty effective weapon against the Borg. Kinda shame the canonical crew didn't use such a thing. At least I can recall that. Because it would be kinda interesting seeing, like, awaiting from Enterprise D teleported to the Borg cube. They were about to attack our intrepid awaken, and then, I don't know, Riker takes this thing and just starts shooting and destroying what. Of course, that power is fantastic. Not the spirit of the Star Trek, the pure Star Trek, but hey, it's a nice thought. Oh crap, he adapted.
What is it, Seven?
The primary sub-processing matrix.
Whoa! What are you doing?
I should be able to download useful information from the memory core. I shall attempt to pinpoint the exact location of the ICDs. Strange. The memory core is fragmented. Certain data is shielded. This is not typical of the Borg. All information is shared.
These Borg are anything but typical.
Intriguing.
What?
I found more information about the Forge. This cube engaged a probe similar to the one Voyager encountered. The probes are sent by the Forge. Those vessels with sufficient technology to destroy the probes are transported here by the resulting explosions. Once here, this cube was invaded by a vessel sent from the Forge. The scavengers call them harvesters. They forcibly disassemble the trapped ships and take the parts and crew back to the Forge. They abducted hundreds of drones and nearly 1/4 of the ship before they were driven off. The Harvester's resistance quotient is extremely high.
A species even the Borg are afraid of?
We don't plan on sticking around long enough to make their acquaintance. Seven, any information on the isodesium?
Just a moment. Query. Yes, 3 levels below. Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha. There is more, but I cannot access it. Memory is fragmented.
That's good enough. Let's get moving. Seven?
I am sorry. I was distracted.
Right. Okay, let's move out, people.
Okay, so we need to go 3 levels below. Also, we learned that there are some not scavengers, some beings that were okay, that about to, I don't know, destroy the Voyager or tore it apart for pieces, something like that. So we will need to think what kind of countermeasures we could take against them. But that's in the future. For now, let's just focus on our mission. I must say they adapt pretty quickly. Okay. Okay, well, we'll then try to do this properly then. I totally forgot about this note, and I think I will need to, get some health and ammo, and then we will be doing your favorite stage, as you said. I don't remember that stage, so it might be fun. Let's go then. And also, I wanted to say that it was pretty nice seeing how they adapted to the grenade launcher, because for the first few shots it was okay. It looks hilarious how they, gone into air and exploded and all that stuff, and then just, they adapted and it wasn't doing nothing to them, right? You see the personal force fields appearing. Yes, I still need to work on my English. I hate to stutter when I try to explain something. Okay, let's see what we have on our objectives list. Recover the ICDZ. Okay, shooting and destroying. Yes, we know. The new iMod. We know. Remember, this is not a holodeck. We all know. Okay. This, well, looks kinda like some acid? Something like that. Better not go there. Let's see. Powering up weapons. And we will go round. Okay. Just recharge even more. Well, if we're going to encounter some trap or more Borg, better be ready than sorry. Okay, another elevator. another one? Oh, please. Oh well.
Excuse me.
Well, you're welcome, okay. I am not angry, 7 of 9. You do not have to... Ooh! Plasma filter. And the force field, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Well, thank you very much for your kind words, Emilius Onion. Well, I'm not native speaker, but I still think I should keep a certain level of quality of my speaking. And always, you know, I know I do not have to be perfect. It's enough if I can be understood and do some interesting show, yes, so people can enjoy it. But still, internally, it's just kind of annoying me, you know, that I cannot do this perfectly. This is such a drag for me. Okay, we actually recharge, and now we have at least lay our eyes on some kind of crystal or something. Yeah, I know this is called I forgot how this is called. 7 of 9 will give it proper name, so no, don't worry. Vinculum or something like that.
A vinculum. It is the hub through which all Borg thoughts are processed and organized. It creates order out of chaos.
We are the Borg.
She's turned on us.
Durant, no! The vinculum must be controlling her.
Ensign Alexandria Monroe on Starship Voyager, species 5618. You are the leader of your unit.
Yes, I am.
We wish to negotiate.
Negotiate?
You and your team will be allowed to leave this vessel with the isotesium you are attempting to retrieve.
Sounds good. What do you want from us?
We have assimilated information from this unit detailing your previous encounters with Species 8472.
Species 8472?
This vessel was engaged in combat with Species 8472, who had infiltrated our vessel. The Forge probe attacked us during this conflict. Upon destruction of the probe, we were transported to the Forge, as were several of Species 8472.
I don't like where this is headed.
Despite our adaptations, Species 8472 has remained resistant. We assimilated your Lieutenant Foster to gain information that may be of use in protecting the cube from him. However, they stole the isotesium and have been using it as an energy source. They are reproducing rapidly. We cannot continue.
I see. And you want us to stop them?
This unit has memory of specialized nanoprobes developed by Voyager to eliminate Species 8472. You will use these to eradicate the infestation.
They must be crazy to think it would help them.
Why shouldn't we just leave you here to kill each other off?
You have only two options: accept or be assimilate. Resistance is futile.
Well, I guess if you put it that way. All right, we'll do it.
You will proceed through this route to Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha, where you will find Species 8472's lair. Their resistance quotient is extremely high.
7? Are you...
The vinculum has released me.
Okay, so we have some new information. First of all, recover the isotesium soil and bar the Borg. Eradicate the species 8472 infestation for the Borg. And some tactical information. Species 8472 is a technologically sophisticated alien life form that exists in a fluidic space realm, possessing an extremely dense genetic structure and an extraordinarily powerful immune system. Species 8472 are unaffected by the most Borg weaponry. Species 8472 carry no weaponry, preferring unarmed attacks in close quarters. Okay.
You can't
Yes, so
trust a Borg. They've
now
double-crossed
we
us
know
before.
what we have to do.
That may be
For the
so.
starters,
The isodesium is beyond the area of infestation. We would have had to go through it anyway.
do not
Still,
talk
I
please
don't think this is a good
while
idea.
I'm talking.
I don't trust Borg.
That's enough, Gerard.
Don't worry, Juliet. I got it covered.
Yes, you really have it covered. I only now noticed that little thingy that is laying here, and it looked like a remote well, explosive that is detonated remotely, so it's nice. The second thing I would like to mention that is it was really nice a cutscene, so it's unusual for a Borg to actually negotiate with anything. And for the third thing I wanted to mention is that I found it strange, especially when I play this game or play, well, maybe here not exactly, but when I play the Star Trek Online, that in the one episode of the Voyager, we actually fight with the species 8472, but there is another one where Voyager infiltrates something like a space station where the Starfleet Academy is situated. All of that structure is created by the species 8472, and they, well, after the whole bunch of things that is happening in the episode, they go to some sort of the agreement with this species, and at least, well, maybe not the whole species, but at least with some of the faction of that species. So it's hard to actually believe that they didn't have information on that in the Star Trek Online, or I just haven't seen it mentioned. So that's kinda strange. But besides that, yeah, okay, we need to just kill a bunch of them in the most Star Trek-y way possible. But hey, grenade launcher will be working
You are in my
again.
way.
Well, okay, I will go out.
How are we going to take them out with these weapons? Species 8472 can regenerate pretty fast.
Since our last encounter with Species 8472, I have modified our weapon designs to be effective against them.
Okay. I wanted to say let's rock, but and they attacked him so fast. Ooh, dismembered Borg drone, and we can see it. Well, looks like kinda some intestines or something like that. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Definitely grenades. No. Okay, that was stupid. I forgot how careful I need to be with these grenade launchers. They are pretty effective, well not really effective, but also quite deadly, especially for us.
Down. Cover me!
health terminal right now. Okay, this will do, I guess. Okay, health terminal and maybe something else. Let's check out. No. I think I mentioned that the last time I was streaming, but the Elite Force have pretty well designed and written artificial intelligence, because look how the team behaves. I never noticed that our teammates, and basically half of the game is cooperation with those NPCs, they never stuck on invisible wall, they never forgot to follow you or do all those things that are required by actually your teammates, yes, or something that you need to play with. So the AI is well, that caravan, well, I wanted to say caravan, but I didn't remember how to find it. Sorry, minigun? Yes, minigun. This minigun is pretty nice. I would call it lawnmower. Well, maybe not, it doesn't sound much, but try to imagine a lawnmower, how it cuts grass. This weapon do exactly the same with our enemies. Cut them down.
Hold your fire.
Yes, yes, it does. Well, I mean the AI comment, right? But here, I never encountered any problems with the AI in this game. This or the Hollow Magic always work how it should. So I think this is a great success for the programmers of this game. Try to conserve some ammo to our minigun and just use now of our grenade launcher. Perfect for the open spaces, but in tight spaces I prefer that. Better safe than sorry, especially if I can recall correctly, the next fragment would be really intense. Pretty close now. And again, our lawnmower in action.
Check your weapons and equipment for damage.
Let's check only two things. Okay. Let's recharge health and go to the next area, I believe. Ooh, there is some power conduit here. Okay. Oh, like because they don't even block on elevators, and the elevator always wait for them. Only after whole team is on the platform, it goes up. It's really, really nice. Oh, and we have isodesium. Nice.
Wait a minute. We negotiated. We had a deal.
You will be assimilated.
I knew it. Why does this not surprise me?
Oh, how sad. He just broke the vinculum.
Monroe to Voyager. We've recovered the isodesium and are ready to beam out.
Beam myself and the isodesium directly to engineering.
Acknowledged. Initiating transport.
That was one pretty powerful charge to blow up an entire Borg cube with that little thingy. Well, the game will
7 of 9 beam directly to engineering with the isodesium. If Lieutenant Torres is correct, Voyager should have power restored within a day or two. The Hazard team has proven itself to be a valuable asset. You are all off duty until further notice. Ms. Monroe, I must commend you and your team on the rescue of Lieutenant Foster. He is in sickbay and is likely to recover. You all have some holodeck time. I suggest you use it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that. And now we have another really great time when we can talk to our team or test some new weapons on holodeck or something like that. Okay, let's talk with this hotshot businessman.
Hey, Monroe. Nice save for Foster.
Carlos.
Doc says he should recover okay. I never got to see any action myself, but I guess there's always the next time.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. You just blow up the Borg cube.
So I hear you did okay even without me. You got lucky.
No, it wasn't luck. It was bomb. Okay, let's check holodeck. Maybe we will find some new, expensive weapon.
Hey, I've got a new training program for the holodeck. It's for testing the new personal
Alex.
photon
Meet
torpedo
me in the mess hall
launcher.
after you're done with the holodeck,
Here,
okay?
check it out.
Sure.
Nice, my favorite weapon of the whole game. The most powerful one too. I really love this photon torpedo launcher. I like it even more than the one from the second game, because in the second game the torpedo launcher looks for me too much like a bazooka, too much like something that is kind of regular, you know, just a bigger gun. But this one, oh man, this looks like a proper rocket launcher for Quake. Okay, let's check this out and then see what Felicia has to say to us. Oh, you bet I will neutralize it. Oh, this feeling of the launcher. Oh, this is so nice, really. sound effects. Oh, this is great. So to be frank, it's like dragon through the fuel or ammo energy to energy. Okay, time to clear the next building. Let's see, do we have any... Oh, the energy terminal is there, okay. So let's grab some energy for our photon torpedo launcher. Okay. Hello Klingon, say hello to my little friend. That's great in the face. This is so satisfying, really. It's nice.
Excellent.
I know. Okay, we tested this little baby out, and now we should go to Proputercia. Oh, it's called Photon Burst. But for me it always will be Photon Launcher or Photon Torpedo Launcher.
Deck 2, Mess Hall.
Ensign Alexandria Monroe.
Oh.
Access granted.
Our room. That's nice. Oh, better picture with Worf. Yes, Kapla. What else we have? The Voyager to boldly go where no man has gone before. Follow the new Voyager game project on ModDB. Yes, that's shameless self-promotion. That's okay. So I would appreciate it more if this were not to boldly go where no one man before, but the real motto of the Starship Voyager. That would be better, in my opinion. Of course, Galaxy class vessel, probably Enterprise D. And the shower. Yes, some view of the Academy, sometimes it's kind of mirror. Well, looking nice. I never wondered, I just read about it, that in these older games we actually had a mirror. If you could recall, for example, Deus Ex, or like this one, Star Trek Voyager, you actually have a functioning mirror, but in the newest games, or the latest production, we don't actually have mirrors, like Deus Ex Human Revolution, when the mirrors are basically broken, we don't actually see our character reflecting in them. And a few other games I could say are like that. Well, it's mostly because this reflection is actually not reflection, but it's the entire room just copied over, and we just see our double of our character. In today's game, that would be not feasible. I guess the requirements of the game will skyrocket, I think. But thanks to GeForce RTX, maybe this will return not long in the future. because of the technology. Well, we'll see. That was just a little bit of trivia about mirrors, and now we will see and look for Telsia. Okay, we are close. I wonder if we could see something. Yes, we see graveyard and part of the pool. Yes, that's something to see.
Miss Murphy, what can I get for you today?
How about some Tarkalian wine?
Excellent choice.
Hey, Alex.
Hi, Telsia.
Looks like we're pretty much out of the woods now.
I guess.
Tuvok sounded pretty pleased. I guess he's warmed up to you some.
I don't know about that.
Well, he just has to get to know you better. You know, a couple of times there, I really thought you might not make it. I'm glad you did.
Thanks. Me too.
So, I was wondering...
So, how's the Tarkalian wine? I was told 2245 was an excellent year.
Oh, yes, it's good. Thanks. Well, I have to go take a shower. See you later, Alex.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye. And she didn't drink, or just teleported the contents of the glass to her stomach. Who could tell?
What is it?
Pie.
What kind of pie?
Oh, just pie?
What kind of pie?
Lornax grub roach pie. Have a nice meal.
Ugh.
A little more adventurous than you intended, Tom?
A little.
A
So
roach
Balana
pie.
says the isodesium is working perfectly.
That's good to hear. I'm sure I'm not the only one who'll feel a lot better once we're out of this death trap.
I hear you.
Okay, let's talk to Chell.
Excuse me.
I'm not so sure it's such a good idea to get complacent just yet, Alex.
Well, it's not. But we have another problem. I wonder if it's... No, we cannot see it from here. We will soon probably script will kick in and we will see.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm kind of busy here.
Michael.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy here.
Gerard.
Yes, Monroe?
Crewman.
What?
Nothing. Yeah. It will be more polite.
Neelix?
Ah, Ensign. I heard you've become quite the hero. It must have been fascinating. The Ethereans, those strange scavengers, and those pesky Borg. If you ask me, you're in line for a promotion.
Thanks, Neelix. I always knew I could count on you. Okay, so where to now? Let's see, did I forget something to do to actually script kick in? Probably forgot to do something stupidly simple. Or the script is on timer. It's probably that that can be the case too.
Austin?
Alex?
Excuse me.
Something wrong?
Commander.
Good work, Ensign. Your team really pulled through.
Tom.
Hey, Monroe. Nice work on the Borg ship. We all owe you one.
Hey, what's that?
Now I knew what I forgot. To talk to Paris and Chippy Bay.
Hey, yeah. I see something moving way out there. Nah, that's debris.
No, it's getting closer. Look!
You're right. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It looks like some kind of ship.
things coming right for us.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly.
The Harvesters.
All senior personnel report to the conference room.
Monroe, you better come too.
Does anyone have any idea what this thing is?
I believe I do, Captain. The most logical presumption would be that the Forge has sent a harvester to disassemble Voyager.
I was afraid that's what you were going to say.
Combining the records Seven retrieved from the Borg ship with my own sensor scans, I would concur with Seven's appraisal.
Wait a second. Didn't one of those ships tear up a Borg cube?
Yes. The Harvesters appear to attach themselves to the stranded ships and use massive claws to literally tear the ships apart. The Harvester aliens, meanwhile, invade the ship and plunder equipment and crew. The effect is utterly devastating.
Great! Thanks for the pep talk.
B'Elanna, how soon will we get the warp drive and defense systems back online?
Not soon enough, Captain. The isodesium is helping, but it's still going to take several more hours.
I'm open to ideas. Anyone?
I thought I saw something in the Etherians' records about some sort of gunship that's stranded here too.
Yes, the technology is consistent with that of Species 1567. They were engaged in a long-range war in which they sent out giant automated gunships called dreadnoughts to destroy enemy outposts. They possessed impressive firepower.
Sounds like a giant cannon on autopilot.
Essentially, yes.
If we can board it, aim it at the Harvester.
We could blow the Harvester away before it reached Voyager.
Presuming we could operate it. However, my scans indicate that the ship does still have power.
Life signs.
None detected.
I can't see any better option. Tuvok, you and Monroe put together a plan for the hazard team. But fast. We don't have much time. B'Elanna, do what you can to get our defenses up faster.
I'll do my best, Captain.
Dismissed.
The Dreadnought appears to be essentially a giant automated weapon of mass destruction. There are only a few identifiable areas of the ship. This front area seems to be the control section. There is a barrel section 700 meters long.
700 meters?
The rear sections seem to contain the ammunition, power, and propulsion systems. Our objective will be to reach the control section and fire the weapon at the Harvester ship.
How do we know this thing still works?
We do not. We have detected an active power source, and the vessel does not seem to be significantly damaged. In fact, we believe the weapon has never been fired. However, as our sensors can barely penetrate the ship's hull, it is difficult to ascertain the weapon's condition.
How long do we have before the Harvesters get here?
Approximately 3 hours and 47 minutes.
Not much time.
We might have caught a break on this one, though. As you can see, we found a tear in the hull.
Whatever did that could...
We should be able to transport directly into the ship through this breach, saving us the time of having to shuttle over. From here, it's only a short stroll to the control center here. Myself, Chang, Telsia, Chell, and Satlos will beam in and escort Tuvok to the control room.
Sounds like pretty heavy escort for a derelict ship.
We're not going to take any chances with this one. If all goes well, once we get Tuvok to the control room, he'll fire the weapon at the Harvester, and there will still be a Voyager to come back to. Any questions? Good. Gear up and report to the transporter room. Dismissed.
Okay, so grab your helmet from your locker, go to the equipment room to get your weapons for the mission, and proceed to the transporter room with your team and beam out to await mission. What can I say about this mission? It will be definitely interesting, one of the better ones, I guess. Well, actually, all of the missions are the best mission in this game. They are really nicely designed, so it's hard to actually tell which one is better. But this one will be pretty interesting. First of all, we will be beaming into a giant automated cannon. That's something. The second one we will find, I believe, the second most powerful weapon in the game there. I think it's not as empty as we want to think it is. Besides, they only said that we do not detect the life signs.
The harvester ship doesn't look very friendly.
But that doesn't mean there are no other moving things on board. Well, you will see. Okay, now we need to get the transporter room. Oh, Tuva, you're looking nice in your hazard ops, hazard team uniform, suit, whatever. Okay, I think we are ready.
Tuvok.
Is there a purpose to this inquisition?
With your team and out of the way mission. Okay, so I need to talk to my team. I forgot.
I sure hope
Excuse
Tuvok is
me.
right about this
What?
gunship being operational. I don't think I want to come face to face with those harvesters.
Tuvok's usually right. We got plenty of time to board the ship and fire it. After this, we should be free and clear.
Yeah, but you know what they say.
What?
If you see a light at the end of the wormhole, it's probably a photon torpedo.
Man, Joe, sometimes you make me think Murphy must have been a Boolean.
Who's Murphy?
You know, Murphy's Law. Trust me, you'd like him.
Nice, if you see a light at the end of the wormhole, it's probably a photon torpedo. Nice. Hey guys, where are you going? Oh, they're taking the weapons, okay. Pretty realistic. After all, the real crew of the Starship Raider would do just that. Go to Armory first, then take the weapons, and then after all of this, go to transporter room.
Tuvok.
I am currently busy attending to my duties, Ensign. Might I suggest you do the same?
Killjoy.
Look out!
Coordinates received and locked in, sir.
Energized.
Gravity's a little light here. Should have brought grav boots.
Power to this area must be partially out. What are those?
Looks like fighters.
Fighters? I thought this ship didn't have a crew.
Maybe they're automated.
We do not have time for idle speculation. We should proceed.
Okay, let's check out. Escort Tuvok to the control
my
center
way.
of the gunship. Okay, the Dreadnought gunship is an unknown alien vessel that is essentially a giant weapon possessing immense firepower. It is a derelict vessel devoid of life signs. Yes. Ooh, and we do not have too much
The door
gravity,
won't
which is
open.
nice.
Like I thought, power's out.
It is likely we would be blown out through the hull breach should we open the door just yet. We must restore the environmental integrity of the hangar bay before we continue.
It looks like there's a computer console on the upper level. Maybe we could restore power there.
Ms. Monroe, find a way up there and see what you can do.
Okay, I will try to look. I will try. Okay, I can see how I can do this. Nice. Okay, that should do the trick.
containment field. Environmental settings are normalizing. Good. We could take these helmets off. No. Leave them on until we get to the control room, and I can secure environmental integrity to the entire vessel. Mr. Chell, you may now open the door. Ms. Monroe, lead the way.
Sure thing, Rob.
Watch it!
Nothing here except is this light charging station. Let's check it out.
Careful! There's more coming! Ceasefire. That's a harvester? I don't know. It looked bigger before we killed it. Let us hope, Mr. Chell, that you do not mistake one of us for a harvester.
Good point, good luck.
Mr. Chell, if you would.
That kind of drags out. Okay, another one and another one. Kind of shame they do not come here all at once, but I think at least that's why we could be sure that they take the proper position in this elevator and do not forget to actually come here and do not block in the entrance, yes.
There's some serious damage here.
Would have taken quite a blast to do that much damage to this ship. We must get to the elevator at the end of this hall.
Cryo chambers. Yuck.
The door's being jammed by something on the other side.
Okay, see you later, Ominous Onion. I also will end this stream very shortly because it's also time for me to go to sleep. Anyway, thank you for being
These look
here.
like hibernation beds.
See you next time, I guess.
A small crew,
Take care.
perhaps.
Hey.
So where are they? Harvesters. I'm sure we'll find out soon. The control room is still one deck above this one. We must get to that elevator. Chang, see if the debris can be blown clear. Chell, find a layout of this deck. Satlos, you and I will attempt to force the jammed door. Monroe, Murphy, see if there's an alternate route.
Okay, so we need to find an
I don't know, sir.
alternate
I don't
route.
think this door can be opened without moving whatever's blocking it on the other side. Mr. Chang, what is your assessment? Sir, the molecular density and tensile strength of this material is so high my dead packs would barely scratch the surface. Looks like there's a maintenance. Hey, Monroe got around. Ms. Monroe, see what's jamming the door.
Okay, now we have okay, let's first thing first, let's use some help terminal, and now let's try to unjump the door. Okay, I now know that this laser can destroy the crates or whatever the thing is pointed at, so let's try to destroy this chair with it. Okay, laser rhyme. Now we need just to press that button. And it's done.
She did it! Nice work, Monroe.
Sound deductive reasoning, Anson. Good work.
Definitely a medical lab.
Doesn't look like they even got a chance to use it.
Oh, we're entering a new area. Nice.
The control room is just beyond this next chamber.
What the? Scavengers.
It's them.
Watch it.
Nice. Okay. Just killed some scavengers.
Looks like they were trying to get into the control room.
Got some stuff.
Couldn't get this door open, though.
See that you fare better, Mr. Chell.
Yes, sir.
Yes, but I will really need this.
Maybe the crew made a last stand against the harvesters here.
Let us hope the control room is in better condition.
Looks like they put up a fight.
Not that it did them any good.
That was fast.
I wouldn't be much of a technician if I couldn't open a door.
And the control room, really well, I know I repeat myself often, but it's really nice. And it's just that much like the
Chell,
environment
seal the
designs
door in
this
case
game.
there are more scavengers.
Hey, this room looks pretty much untouched.
The harvesters must not have made it this far. The crew must have stopped them.
But it cost them their lives.
All set.
These controls appear to be operational.
Looks like we got plenty of time to spare.
Finally, something went as planned.
Environmental integrity has been restored. You may now remove your helmets.
I found something. Looks like an audio log.
Can you play it back?
Yeah, I'm processing it through the translator now.
Help me! They're tearing through the hull! Our weapons are useless. I can't. The defense systems are cut off. We're going to be slaughtered. No, get back! No! Somebody help us, please! They're killing us all! Tearing our ship apart! They're unstoppable! No!
Oh my god.
Distractions are not going to aid us in achieving our objectives.
That must have been the harvesters.
Mr. Chell, control yourself.
They're gonna tear Voyager apart.
That is precisely what we are here to prevent. However, there has been a setback.
Oh no.
Guess I spoke too soon.
I can aim the gunship and fire it from here, but the loading mechanism seems to be malfunctioning. The charge will have to be loaded manually. Ensign Monroe, take a small team to the barrel here and ride the maintenance tram to the end. The plasma focusing router here is misaligned, cutting off power to the firing mechanism. You will have to adjust it. Then make your way down to the firing chamber. Once there, you have to load the energy round into the firing chamber. When you've loaded the charge, I will then be able to fire the gunship.
All right, Chang, Satlos, you're with me. Chell, you and Telsia stay here.
I thought he was going to pick me.
Hey, don't worry. The ship's deserted. Should be no problem.
I have disabled all the security locks on the rifts and doors in the rest of the vessel. You should have no difficulties proceeding from here.
And this will be the place where we will be ending this stream. I hope you like it. Thank you very much again, especially for the user Ominous Onion 6. Thank you again, mate, for being here, for watching the stream. I hope you like it. And for all of you, what can I say? We will just save here, yes, to be sure. Well, thank you very much. And what can I say? Till next time, I will upload this in the free time to YouTube. Try to do a new playlist. And you know, if you be so kind, go there. Thumbs up. If you like, thumbs down. You know the drill. Thank you again, and till next time. Toodles.